right, so it's been a rough couple of days for my boy Dalton Knecht, man. And we're gonna go through the whole timeline here. Okay, so on the 6th of February, the Los Angeles Lakers traded my boy Dalton Knecht, the sniper, along with Cam Reddish, a 2031 unprotected first round pick, and a 2030 pick swap to the Hornets for center Mark Williams. And the whole conversation surrounding Lakers Nation, Lakers fans, etc., was post Luka trade was that they needed a center. Jackson Hayes isn't going to cut it, right? Like, Jackson Hayes does a couple of good things, right? Gets a couple blocks, he can catch lobs, but ultimately he's just not a good defender, especially in the playoffs. And Jackson Hayes being your starting center is going into the playoffs is pretty insane, right? But they did this trade, right? Well, reports came out later, 2 days later, saying that the Lakers are rescinding the trade. And many people were wondering what the hell happened. Well, what happened was...
Just a couple of minutes ago, breaking news, the trade between the Charlotte Hornets and the Los Angeles Lakers for Mark Williams has been rescinded. Shams, what does that mean, and why did not this trade, why didn't it go through?
Malika, sources tell me that the Lakers have failed Mark Williams on his physical exam. I'm told they found multiple issues in that exam, and it's about the extent of the injury of what they got and what they found. And in that exam, clearly they found some issues, and people have talked about his back being an issue. I'm told that that was not the reason of the failed physical. So they found a couple of other issues in his physical exam that they did not expect.
Okay, so failed physical means Mark Williams will not be coming to the Los Angeles Lakers. Dalton Knecht is now coming back. Where do the Lakers go from here on this?
It's not good for the Lakers because their centers, in no order, Jackson Hayes, Christian Coloco, Christian Wood, if you want to call Jared Vanderbilt a center, that's not the group you want to have for a long playoff run. No knock specifically, but this Mark Williams is supposed to be their guy.
And that's one issue. The other...
Well, yeah, so essentially, Dalton Knecht, Cam Reddish, the first round pick in the pick swap is going back to the Lakers, and Mark Williams is going back to the Hornets. And the Hornets released a statement, which to me is funny, saying, "We are excited to welcome Mark back to our Hornets organization after the other team," which is, I said this in another video, I still think this is so passive aggressive. "The other team aggressively pursued Mark. We made the difficult decision to move him. We have always held great respect for Mark's talent, work ethic, and character. We are thrilled to see him rejoin our roster as a dynamic presence at the starting center position. His return strengthens our team, and we look forward to the impact he will make on and off the court." So yeah, Dalton Knecht is back to the Lakers, and obviously, any player would feel like, yo, you guys traded me, and now all of a sudden you guys want to give me back. And granted, the only reason Dalton is back is because Mark Williams failed the physical. So the Lakers are like, the Lakers are saying that the Hornets didn't give them the full memo on Mark Williams. He's clearly injury prone, and I'm pretty sure it's not even the back thing. I'm pretty sure they saw something within the workouts or within the actual physical report that made Rob Pelinka go, "Oh, no, this is not gonna happen," right? So Dalton Knecht spoke to reporters earlier today, and here's what he had to say.
Dalton, have to imagine these last couple of days couldn't be easy for anybody. How have you handled it, and what's helped get you through it?
Yeah, it was a crazy, time. Not too many people done that and come back, but at the end of the day, I just wanted to hoop. I told that to JJ and Rob when I got back.
That's all he wanted to do, man, is hoop.
Because that was the main thing. I want to go hoop. I want to play, but I got in late, and at the end of the day, they said Wednesday was my return, so I was excited to come back here and play with my guys.
You looked like yourself out there today. How did you kind of keep that mental focus and like you said, kind of focus on the basketball and do it like you did?
Yeah, I was going to play my game whenever I returned, so, I was going to go out there, hit some shots, and, play some defense with my guys and, go out there and execute.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
We talked about this, I think, before the Clipper game, just kind of like the shock from the Luka trade and just how wild of a situation that was. Like, can you just take us a little bit through the process of getting the call, getting to Charlotte, and then being told that you were going to come back? I mean, like, what was that even like?
It felt.
These reporters are messy as hell. Like, and they're also trying to push a narrative that Dalton Knecht is, not being a team player. Listen, Dalton Knecht has been nothing but a team player, and like he said, bro, all he wants to do is hoop, and he's been doing exactly that.
Like a movie, you know. After that game, came back that night, or not that night, the next day, went to go get some shots up in the gym. 20 free throws in. I usually always shoot 25 right before I shoot. And, you know, Rob called me up there and told me the news. You know, it's hard, you know, I got drafted here, so LA means a lot. So, you know, hearing that, then I go to Charlotte in the morning with one of my guys, and then, you know, get introduced and start meeting all those people, and then fly out to Detroit to what's called my debut game, to then now I'm flying back to LA. Rob called me and said, you're coming back.
Crazy.
And, you know, I was just excited just to go out there and hoop no matter where I was going. I just wanted to go hoop. I told that to JJ and Rob. You know, I get into business, so at the end of the day, I told them, like, just let's go play basketball.
What did JJ or Rob say to you once you got back, or whether it's on the phone or getting back to LA? I guess just for your mental state, I guess emotional state after the, I guess it was 48, 72 hours of, I guess the unknown, or think you're going to be on Charlotte and to come back.
You know, we sat down and talked right when I got back. We had a couple conversations, and we ultimately agreed Monday I wouldn't play because I got in super late from my flight. So we knew Wednesday I was going to play, and I was just excited just to go out there and do what I love to do, is go out and compete and play with my teammates.
Dalton, what's the reception been like from the locker room and your teammates, and just kind of welcoming you back, and obviously kind of knowing
They got the sniper back. They happy as hell, man.
going through a lot the last week or so?
I mean, every single one of them came up and pretty much hugged me and said it was good. You know, they said welcome back, and then obviously tonight they said it's your debut game again. So at the end of the day, I mean, it's just a business. I get where Rob and JJ are going. So
Yeah, so for the weirdos in NBA Twitter trying to make it out that Dalton Knecht's, you know, mad or upset about it, I mean, obviously, I'm pretty sure he felt some type of way, but he's clearly handling this like a professional, and kudos to him. He's been balling. I think he played against Utah, even though the Lakers got their ass whooped, but the Lakers beat him the game before that. You know, they weren't trying, in my opinion. But look, this isn't over yet. Now, I know, you know, the Lakers said what they said, the Hornets are saying what they're saying, but this is not over, right? And we're gonna quickly go over this really quick. Okay. Mark Williams. All right, so this will pop up. All right, so there's a report. Let me zoom into this. So there's a report. The Hornets are reporting the voided Lakers trade for Mark Williams due to the failed physical, right? So it says the Charlotte Hornets are attempting to dispute the Los Angeles Lakers' failed physical assessment of Mark Williams that resulted in a rescinded trade on Saturday. For ESPN Shams Charania, the Hornets have been in contact with the NBA and will weigh avenues to challenge Los Angeles failing Williams' physical and reversing the trade. This is insane. The Lakers initially sent rookie guard Dalton Knecht, forward Cam Reddish, a 2031 unprotected first-round pick, and a 2030 pick swap to the Hornets in return for Williams ahead of last Thursday's trade deadline. On Saturday, Charania reported that the deal has been nixed after Williams' physical showed multiple issues and the team failed him on the exam. Charania noted that the failed physical was not because of Williams' back, which has been an issue for him the last 2 seasons. ESPN's Ramona Shelburne noted that the Lakers needed to feel confident he'd be healthy enough to be their starting center for the next 5 to 10 years, and did not trust he could do that after the physical. Williams, who is just 23 years old, that's 2 years younger than Luka, has been productive when healthy this year. He's averaging 15 points, 9 rebounds, and a block per game, and could have been of use to Los Angeles, which is thin in his front court. The issue for Williams, however, has been staying on the court. He has played just 129 of the Hornets' 214 games since he was drafted in 2022 due to a plethora, emphasis on plethora, of injuries, right? This year, he's missed 27 games due to back and foot injuries. If the Hornets are successful in their dispute of Williams' physical, it seems he could be suiting up with the Lakers, whether in Los Angeles or Charlotte. Williams will look to have a healthy second half of the season. And it's so ironic, and I guess this is PR for the Hornets. It's so ironic that they came out with that with this statement saying, yo, we're excited to have you back, but you know, they're in the same breath, they're trying to kick that guy out. Like, no. So I want to know your guys' thoughts on this. This is crazy. So essentially, even though, you know, Dalton Knecht's back with the Lakers, Cam Reddish is back with the Lakers and the picks and stuff like that, there's a possibility that this can be reversed. You know, maybe the Hornets have some inner core information that hasn't been brought out, basically downplaying the Lakers' claim that Mark Williams is, you know, not healthy. But more to come on this. So let me know what you guys think about this topic. This is going to be something that we're definitely going to be covering. And yeah, as always, I'm out.